Hi, my name's Julia Blake and I run Blake Consultants Limited and I help businesses grow. And all of this week I've been focusing on hints and tips about being more organised within your business. Now, being organised means different things to different people, but fundamentally it means that we can be more productive. And then my connection just lost, so I'm back again, so I do apologise if you missed that. Being organised means having the ability to be more productive, and when we are more productive, hopefully that translates and should translate into increasing our income. So we all recognise probably that we need to be more organised, but there is a conflict between being more organised and actually getting to be more organised. There is no magic pill, so how can we actually train our brains and engage our brains with what could be a little bit of a painful process to get to be more organised? Well, we have to focus on the benefit that being more organised will give us. And we need to engage our brain with that benefit so that we can work through the journey, work through the pain period, which is like going to the gym. If you want a perfect body, if you want a good body, if you want to be fit, then you have to work out at the gym, you have to exercise, you have to do something differently. So that's what being organised is also about. It's a change in mindset. It's about recognising where you're struggling and putting in time and energy into making changes. And yesterday we looked at the difference between proactive and reactive work. And by proactive work, I mean business development, writing blogs, doing marketing, being creative. And we looked at, therefore, reactive as client work. And we discussed that it's often easier to be organised around client work because we have deadlines that are imposed by our client, and we've agreed to those. So when we have proactive work, it really works to have self-imposed positive deadlines so that we can aim towards something. And perhaps we have a deadline in the middle of the day to go out and get some fresh air and process all that we've done, or whatever works for you. But in both proactive and reactive work, it's often possible to see some processes that are a process. And a process is simply a number of repeated tasks that are joined together. Now, process, again, is one of those words that makes people glaze over. But having a process will enable you to be more organised. Having a process will enable you to be more productive. Having a process will enable you to actually increase your net profits, because it will reduce costs, because you'll spend less time doing the stuff that you don't need to spend the time doing because it's been done before, and you can use the stuff that's been done before. So in all of our businesses, we have things that are, we have processes that are a number of tasks that are brought together. And today is about finding those processes and making them work more efficiently for you. So when we're talking about proactive work, we're talking about perhaps writing a blog. There is a basic process around that you can actually start to think about and repeat, so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel every single time. So and then we have systems around us that can help us do that. So Capsule is a CRM, but I like to think of it as a contact relationship management. It also gives us the opportunity to keep on top of our own projects, for example, our own marketing projects, so writing a blog. So you can actually set up tasks around writing a blog. So you're going to post it onto LinkedIn. The day after, you're going to put it onto Twitter. The day after that, you're going to put it on Facebook. You're going to send out a MailChimp campaign. You're going to replicate a previous MailChimp campaign. All of that is a process that can be repeated. Now, other ways of using work that you've done before in a process to make it less onerous would be following up on leads, for example, or looking at any type of email that you tend to write on a fairly frequent basis. Build yourself a bank of collateral, a library of collateral, and spend the time, invest the energy on making that collateral generic. So a master copy of a contract, a master copy of an email that you use to follow up with with potential clients, and save it somewhere that you can access it easily. So in your files, actually have marketing, collateral, contract, master, and then you can easily go and find that, and it doesn't take time and effort to search out an old copy, change the name, etc. So anything that you're using on a regular basis, anything that you're using that can be repeated, create a master and save the master, and just invest that extra few minutes to just make it a master copy without the individual's names, etc. And by doing that, you're going to be way more organised, and you're actually going to start to have a really good bank of collateral that you can draw on, which will save you time and make you way more productive. So there's lots of things in our businesses that we don't really think of as a process, but they are a process, and they are the repeatable things that we're doing on a fairly regular basis, or maybe not on a regular basis, but actually they are a number of tasks that follow on from one to another. So when you put those tasks into a system such as Capture will remind you to do those tasks, and then that frees up your headspace to be focusing on other things. So again, it's another way of being organised to free up your headspace and enable you to go off and be proactive, or do the reactive work, but it just gives you more time throughout your day because you know that those prompts are taken care of. You know that that process is set up and taken care of. And all of these things just enable us to be more productive. So I hope you have found this session useful. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing another live Facebook video, giving some more hints and tips, and I'm also going to be sharing a competition and a giveaway, so do tune in tomorrow as well, and thank you for watching.